Sorry, your webcam ain't working.
What's that?
Your webcam ain't working.
You probably want to stick it in and put it back in. Take it out and put it back in.
Hello, everyone. We're just getting everything together. It's not.
Turn it on the side, Key. To the left. Left of the screen. And put it on right there on the side where it says Boots and Kiki.
Yeah.
Do you see camera?
Camera.
Click with the down button, the arrow button.
Arrow
right there. Do it say something about camera?
No.
The bottom one?
Your camera light ain't on.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what it makes sure it's on webcam.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Guys, bear with us.
Hey guys, we'll be with you in a moment.
We don't have our Darren today. And
that's the Facebook one, right?
Trying to get everything together.
You take it out and put it in?
It's not working.
You pull it all the way out?
Mm-hmm.
It should give you an option to go ahead and the web camera. It's always something. Damn. Right up in there. It don't say webcam?
I'm on there, but it don't say. Okay.
Can you do it without it?
I don't know. It's still not working.
First, I'm just going to get started. Let me go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, good evening, guys. We're just trying to get Facebook up and running here, but thanks for joining us. Welcome back to Unspoken Truth Podcast. I'm your host, Boots.
And I'm your girl, Kiki.
We got Kiki over here on the technology, so give us a quick minute, and we're going to get right on started. How you guys doing?
Hope everybody's doing
Hope everybody doing good. Happy hump day. Drop us a comment where you checking in from. You refresh the screen. Okay. Facebook always give us problems, y'all. They just not like simple. If you don't log on, they just kick you out and all that good stuff.
Okay, we're just gonna start it again.
Hey, Monique. Thank you. Where are you, Monique? We don't have our engineer tonight.
We do not. So
we'll be okay. We're gonna get it. Y'all like our shirts?
Yes.
Welcome to Black History Month. Hope you guys learning something, teaching something.
Yeah.
especially the kids. Something outside of what they teach in school.
Right. Okay.
He said, I'm far away. Ha ha ha. That's funny, Monique. Black History Month. Yes, it is. Welcome, Black History Month. It's Black History every day for me. That is so odd. I'm going to check in. Who checking in on TikTok? Thanks for joining us. YouTube, thanks for joining us. Kiki, are we on your live on your personal page?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Thank y'all for
Thank
joining
you guys
us.
for joining us.
Um,
Bear with us. We'll be with you in momentarily again.
the video source.
Custom crosses. He said, when y'all going to start, ma'am? Facebook giving us some problems.
We are.
So we're just trying to get that together.
Yeah, just.
It's always Facebook. Get it together, Facebook. But
Yeah.
thanks for joining. What are you doing for Black History Month? Anybody got any plans, activities? Let me know. You know what? One thing I wanted to do, and I've never been in Chicago, is visit the DuSable Museum. Anybody ever been to the DuSable? I heard that's a really good museum.
All right. We
just want to try it on my phone.
We're going to be off on Facebook because it's not working. The webcam is not working. I'm sorry, y'all. Everyone that's on Facebook, our webcam is not working for some reason.
We can try to do it on the phone. You want to set the phone up there? We just want.
I don't. Yeah, that's.
And see if that works. Just bring it up.
I don't know.
I got my other phone. You set it up?
Yes.
Or you want to use this and put it up there?
Yeah, that might be.
We're getting it together, y'all. We just logged on from the phone.
Resume. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that. All right. Just bear with us, everyone.
Okay, looking good. All right, we up on Facebook and running.
Okay.
Thank you, Kiki.
Yes. You can tell that we need our boy. I can tell you that. But he got things to do.
Yes. I better scoot over. It's gonna be a good show tonight. So we'll get started in a minute.
Okay.
I think this one's.
All right. Sorry, everyone.
You got it?
I think we all good. Yes.
All right.
Should be all good.
All right. Let's rewind. Hello. Good evening, y'all. Thanks for rejoining us.
Yes.
If you're back, thanks for supporting us. Keep coming back, please.
Thank you.
Unspoken Truth Podcast. We're live every Wednesday. We got like 6 or 7 different type of devices set up here. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are really trying to maneuver through each one differently, making sure the setup and stuff, because we want y'all to see what's going on. Everybody not on every platform, but thanks for your patience. But we are back.
Hey Troy, how you doing?
So welcome. Hi Troy. So before just getting it started, I'm your host Boots.
It's your girl Kiki.
And tonight we're just, we're gonna tap into some conversations, a few things we want to discuss. Just a show where we just talk about the real, the unfiltered.
Yes.
Some tough, uncomfortable conversations. We are here to have them and just to voice our own opinions and express, just have some fun. Okay. So kick back, have fun with us, drop a comment, share your thoughts. and join us. So before we get started, couple things we just want to, tap into. Um, if you are in the Elgin area, everybody's seen it all over Facebook.
Yeah.
We do Unspoken Truths Boots. Kiki and I, we really want to just express sincere condolences to Joseph Blue Johnson. Everybody know he was missing for some time, and unfortunately, yesterday his body was discovered. You know, we're not going to go into deep details or whatever, which we don't know, but we know as of yesterday his body was discovered, unfortunately, and he was deceased. So we hope that brings a little bit closure, to the family, but not, 100% closure. I know I've seen a post about from his daughter or somebody on Facebook. Just a lot of rumors are starting to surface. Of course, people are going to talk, but we got to be sensitive, right? We got to learn how to be sensitive, allow these families enough time to even see what's going on with their loved one.
Actually, it really doesn't even matter. Life is most important than anything. I wouldn't care what it is. No one deserves to be, everybody deserves to live. So I'm just feel really sad for the family because, daughters love their fathers. So, for them wonderful girls have to deal and go on their life without their dad is the most important thing. So I really don't care what that is. I just won't. I'm just glad that they able to bury their dad. So and lay him to rest. So that's a blessing. So I'm truly blessed for that.
And our condolences, of course, Betty. She like family,
Hey Betty.
I'm there, we're there, gonna be right there by her side.
And we love you, Betty.
to walk this this challenging time through. So guys, give the family time to process this effectively as grief. There's stages to it. Respect what the kids are saying. It's a hard time. So I just wanted to just let you know thoughts and prayers are with you guys. But on other news, you want to go into the next news we want to share?
Well, first off, I have to say thanks to my girl, Boots. Did the shirts. So she got the shirts for us and for the Black History Month, So we representing all Black women. So kudos to my girl Boots.
Got to. We got a lot of beautiful Black queens out there. Let's represent, let's celebrate, let's appreciate. Most importantly, let's respect.
Yes.
It's time for us to unite opposed to dividing. So you see one of us out in the street, be kind. Say, give a good shout out, say hello.
Yes.
Let's lead with kindness. We got enough going on in the world. So
exactly.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. And I'll let you talk about what we're doing.
You do?
Yeah, I'll let you
talk we can go back and forth. So this week we got some exciting event, an exciting event coming up. Yay. So everybody know I was supposed to be going to New York this weekend. Okay. So things changed, plans changed. So that was kind of rescheduled and postponed. And so I just felt that, we got a lot of friends in some nice places, but to kind of join the auto show this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Unspoken Truth.
we kind of, Unspoken Truth with the kindness and the love and support from We in the Basement, Andre Hodges. Hope you're watching.
Andre.
We are able to attend the charity event this weekend.
Yes.
So we'll be in the building, McCormick Place, this Friday evening.
Yes.
If you guys want to attend, of course, the video, how to get purchase tickets, we posted it on my personal page and Unspoken page. Head over to We in the Basement, Andre Hodges, if you want to purchase tickets. But it's an exciting, formal black tie event. I never been, so this is going to be exciting news. It's going to be something different for both of us.
Yeah.
So, we getting dressed up and classy and going to be mingling around. Hopefully, we just have a good time. So I really appreciate you, Dre, if you joined in. Thank you for all for your invitation, for your acceptance, and we're just gonna have fun.
Yes.
We're gonna have fun with it, and hopefully I'll be a rich man, girl. He could be white, Arab, something. God put us in positions for reasons, right?
Okay.
Reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. And I really think he put me in this position to get into this. I'm supposed to be in New York.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do agree. You do supposed to be in New
York.
York.
I had people to see.
You did. You did. You did.
So I'm hopeful. I'm faithful. I'm walking. What is it? By faith, not by sight. So y'all see something, mind your business, but wholeness gonna be real Friday
you know
night.
What I tell you, our friend, you don't say that.
I just teasing y'all, but I thank everybody. I got co-workers trying to help me get right because trying to get this affair going. You got to be cute, curves got to be out, looks got to be tight, skin got to be flawless. So yeah, I'm excited. You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to network, meet new people, and get our podcast out there even more. And hopefully we get more support and sponsors, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we be able to do that, but everything is in God's hands. So, I just leave it up to the creator.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see how it goes. But otherwise, I'm going to really enjoy myself.
We're going to try to go live, right? Maybe for a minute.
Yeah, we're going to try to go live a little bit, let y'all see so we can, act like we can look at like we can purchase these cars. And
Dre on the ones and twos, so I know he gonna tear it down.
Right. Anybody who needs a good DJ, my boy Dre is the best. I love him to death. So my brother's the best. So just letting you know, you need a DJ.
He's an entertainer, I'll say,
because
he was
in shape.
Yeah, he'll get his ass out there. So
he sure will. Don't you play with him.
He said my 50th birthday outright, so I'll never forget it. He made it fun.
Yeah, he did.
But so that's what we're doing this weekend.
Okay, yep, that's it.
Look for me.
Let's lock into it.
So again, welcome Black History Month.
Welcome everybody. Black History Month. All to my people. Love y'all. Just celebrate your beautiful blackness, that chocolateness, that dark
unapologetically.
Yes, that light skin, that chocolate, nice and melt in your hands. Tastes good when you lick it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all better come on.
Okay. We melt in your mouth and not in your hand.
I tell you, come on.
No, so it's Black History Month. I'm very big on Black history. I'm very big on celebrating Black people. Unfortunately, our history is not like other histories and cultures. We have to make sure the world remembers the struggle and the times, Black people, what we endured, So, just remember it's okay to celebrate your history and encourage your friends, especially those non-Black ones. Acknowledge y'all damn history. Because when St. Patrick's come around, Cinco de Mayo, y'all all be out there kumbaya and green and doing everything else with everybody else's culture but your own. So make sure y'all encourage your friends, the non-Black ones, tell them why they appreciate Black culture. Give them something they learned about you because we history.
Yes.
And it's okay to celebrate our history. So with that being said, we decided we're going to go ahead. You want me to do that too?
No, well, I didn't know if you want to do it right then or after.
You want to do
it? I think let's get into it, and then we can do it after you want. That's up to you.
It doesn't matter.
You tell me.
The flow, whatever. We can
flow it, do it. So it's up to you.
Flow it, do it. Go ahead. We can do it after. We can do it at the end.
No, I want to do it at the end.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're gonna lock into this about the discussion. First of all, it's about love or control. Possessive relationship. What does possessive look like to you, Boots? What does possessive look like to you?
Possessiveness looks like insecurity, jealousy, control, fear, manipulation.
Okay.
Narcissism, of course.
Okay.
Emotional unintelligence, because possessiveness comes from a place of fear of losing somebody.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So with me, that's how I would define possessiveness.
Okay. Have you ever been in a possessive relationship?
I'm pretty sure I've been on both spectrums, both ends.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't not that possessive, but I'm pretty sure I've been on both ends,
Mm-hmm.
being possessive over something,
Mm-hmm.
or being somebody being possessed over me.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be able to know what it looks like and be able to check your own self. Like,
Right.
wait a minute, why I'm acting like this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm being too possessed, and I have because we want what we want.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So if
Mm-hmm.
somebody we feel that's in a way, or if somebody's coming in to try to snatch that away, we
Mm-hmm.
tend to get more possessive,
Right.
right?
Totally. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't really deal with all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I feel you. I feel you.
Well, how do you define possessiveness?
I kind of find it in a way of control. It's like what I put down. It's like they always want to know where you at.
Mm-hmm.
They try to isolate you.
Of course.
Don't want you talking to no one.
Mm-hmm.
You have to got to have the attention on them. I'll say, always focusing on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure like they own you. You know what I'm saying? Like you are theirs and they own you and you cannot make a decision. And
Mm-hmm.
when you are out, then
Mm-hmm.
they want to know where your whereabouts and when you're going to be back and this and that. So I feel like that's part of a little bit of possessive of that. So
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And two things can be true at once:
Right.
possessiveness and abuse.
Mm.
Okay, so you got to kind of be able to kind of see how those two coincide,
Mhm.
because with possessiveness becomes that abuse factor. And
Mhm.
some people, I'm not just gonna single out men only.
Mhm.
Some people feel that in order to keep that control, they have to insert their power,
Mhm.
however that looks like. Some
Right.
get physical, some
Mhm.
get verbally abusive,
Mhm.
some get mentally abusive, some try to belittle you, lower
Right.
your self-worth, your self-esteem, and they stop validating you.
Right.
So you got to be able to recognize, like, what are we doing here?
Mhm.
If your partner or somebody always asking you or looking at you, like you in public places, they want to see where your eyes are moving.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
not want you to, when your friends come around, they always need you. You on
Right.
the phone, they always need you.
Mhm.
That's possessiveness.
Mhm.
Like, what do you need? What do
Right.
you need that I'm not giving you? You see, I'm on the phone.
Mhm.
You wait good and ready till I get on this phone. Now you need something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And opposed to just, and I don't know, it comes from a place of just either trauma or insecurity, heartbreak. It
Mhm.
can be a list of factors.
Mhm.
You
True.
know?
I feel like they act like they care, but really they it's like something like owning you. So they act it's like kind of like a twist. They act like they really care, but it's just a twist of trying to own you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to control you and be like, "Oh, I care, I just want to know where you're going to be and this and that." And it come with that soft voice and you think it's caring and it's not. It's just something they trying to control you and possess, trying to possess you on, like you are theirs no matter what. I don't know. Sometimes it's cute, to be honest.
It's cute in the beginning.
Yes, it's like, girl, he always want to know where I am, and I just look.
Girl, my man calling me.
Oh, girl, he
Yeah.
trying to see what he want me home. We always get like that. So it's like a little craziness. You kind of like it, but
You
then
kinda-
it get a little bit too much. So you got to be careful
Yeah.
with that and know. And nothing wrong with if your partner want to know where you are. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Some of them is genuinely wants to know, but some people take it to a whole different level. You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things as well.
Yeah.
So
And you got to be able to discern, like, in the beginning, it's cute to us because women just want to be chosen. We want to feel love. We want to know, like, oh, I'm his one and only. Lies. But we want to be validated in that aspect. And if he's showing and men know this, and I'm speaking for because I date men, and men know this.
Right.
Okay, if he's a smart, intelligent man and he know female, it's not hard. to manipulate a woman. Okay.
Right.
Sometimes. All you got to do is show that little bit of, let me give her this. And then they pull it back.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're going to reward you. Then they're going to take it back. So reward like, oh, girl, where you going? Where you going with all that L? Where you going with my A or my ass? Or, that's cute to us.
Right.
6 months down the line, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
And we got to be able to recognize those red flags. Because me now, why you asking me that?
Right.
I'm learning to ask questions like, do you see why you asking me? What's the reason behind that?
Right. Aggressive text too. It's like,
how you ever had?
How you ever had that? Like I say 10 times. I had like 10 to 20 times text or you cheating and you not answering.
You out with that N. You out with that N word.
You up there not texting back. You must be cheating. Must be having sex. You must be doing that with her and this and that. So it's things like that's really controlling and possessive that people does and everything. I just want to know, like, can people define that not as love and knowing that it's not love, it's control. And that's not the same thing. Love is not control.
Well, first of all, people have to define what love means.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of people use that L word and throw it around.
They do.
Like it's, anything.
Right.
And you got to really know what love means.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to say I know everything about love because I got conditions.
Right.
Love is unconditional.
It is.
So I got conditions to my love. I'm gonna conditionally love you too until you show me otherwise. But and you got to know when it stops being love and starts being possessive. And there's a difference. We see a lot of possessive behaviors. We just ignore them.
Exactly.
I ignored them. I can say, yeah. I think I still deal with a possessive individual. And I ain't been with him in years.
No.
Yeah.
I blocked mine.
You block yours?
Yeah.
Block it or not. You ever had one pop up any and everywhere?
That's the one I blocked. That's my first ex. That's my first ex. That's the one I had to block. It was just a little bit. She just took a little bit too much. So.
That's when they come, when they know you done and you moving on and you past that.
Yeah.
Honey, job. Jumping out. I remember my kid's dad jumped out of a bushes on me at a party, and like, oh, no, he didn't. They want to know where you at. You out too long. I need you to get. But in the meantime, they out, doing the most.
Right.
Possessive relationships. If you're dealing with a man, they always project.
Okay.
They project, deflect, they blame, accuse. You know what I mean? They do all of that. You doing all that accusing me, but it was actually you who was doing the most dirt. But when the tables are turned and you want to address it, there go that narcissistic ass behavior coming in.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna never answer that question. And okay, that's that possessiveness. Oh, I can do it, but you can't type mentality.
I totally agree. And on top of it, it's like they'll make you feel like you did something wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to really understand that, like, you ain't doing nothing wrong, but they're going to make you feel guilty like you did. Like, they're going to put that guilt upon you because of their own actions.
Absolutely.
That's how, I mean, evil as it can be when you can switch it on somebody else and have someone actually thinking that they the one who did it. You know what I'm saying?
That's narcissism at its best.
Like, that's like really.
And then them the type of individuals you can't communicate with.
Right.
Because number one, they cannot communicate.
They got outbursts.
Yep. Number two, they have no emotional intelligence or regulation.
Right.
Number three, they're coming from a place of trauma, of separation anxiety. They're coming from a place of unnurturing situation,
right?
Because now they don't know how to express feelings, right? They don't know how to express, like, man, I just want to be with you, or whatever the case is being.
Right.
So they're gonna act out in a different form, where it's like you become a master manipulator, you become a narcissistic, And sadly, if you're dealing with a narcissistic ass man or woman, ain't no winning. Ain't, because we all know there's no help. There's nothing in the DSM-5 that will show you or help a narcissistic ass person. The only thing that can help a narcissistic person is talk therapy. And they're not in the space where they're ready to talk.
Yeah, no, they don't want to do therapy.
They're not going to.
They're not, because a lot of people don't even know they have an issue. They think when they leave from one person to another person, to another person to another person, to this person to that person, and they feel like nothing is wrong with them
at all.
It's like when did you gonna realize that you might be the problem?
You might be the problem.
That it's not everybody. When is you gonna realize that? When is you gonna press that stop button and say, you know what? I'll say this, even for people getting older, of age, when do we stop? When do we realize that we're getting older? Because I've seen people like in their 60s and they act like they act clueless. They still act like they're young. Man. And they still doing these young things. Like, when is we do it? I thought when we over our 40s, I say 45 and over, I thought we're starting to be more serious about the things we do as we get of age. But as I see, a lot of people are very immature at those ages. They are not trying to learn. They're trying to be with everybody else and trying to be hip and trying to, keep that swag up, and they, then they want to keep that control and keep that narcissistic behavior in them. And you like, man, when is you gonna realize like you want something that's more, substance instead of controlling?
They're not going to do it because they don't know how.
Right.
Like I said, that accountability, that acceptance for a possessive person to really know they're possessive, jealous, abusive, whatever. They got to do some soul searching. They have to be able to look at the man in the mirror,
right?
Accept their own flaws and their character defects, to really understand, like, I need some help.
Right.
I keep damaging these females. I keep either creating broken homes. I keep running, like you said, running from woman to woman. Whoever gonna accept my bullshit and enable me to be this way I am, that's who they go with. The most vulnerable female, the most woman that's gonna just sit back and just say, long as you come home.
And you can't.
Them are the type. Them are the type of females they look.
Right. What do you think? What makes them like that? Like what brings that type of trauma to them?
Their mothers. Their mothers. Wholeheartedly. 110%. If you go and talk to any male who is like that,
right,
with women, you can and have a conversation with these type of men. You can say, your mama fucked you up, and you can hear it, you can tell it, and you can see it, because people are not born and raised to treat people dirty and evil and wicked and abusive and possessive and all that. We're not born that way, Kiki.
Right.
Somebody made us that way.
Right.
So if you take the adulthood out of it and go back to when it started, then you will honestly see where the trauma starts.
I do agree, because I wasn't born like that. I was born into a household seeing my grandma, my granddad, my mom, and my stepdad, and my aunties and my uncles. So everybody had, everybody had a man. So I'm with you. I do agree with that. I feel like if you come from a broken home of not knowing how to be, upstanding, watching things that's positive. So if you grow into that type of lifestyle, I'm sure that you're not going to be able to be who you
can't.
So for someone else. So why they don't get the help? If I get what you're saying, but when do they know they need that help? Like, that's like,
they're not, because you know why they're not? Because as they get older, they become angry. They become resistant to authority. Because you know why they resistant authority? Because the mom been directing their lives and abusing them. Also, the mom has been, just abusive to them, period. Okay. So that don't do nothing but make a kid angry. when they start getting older.
Right.
Their resentment is really toward their mother. But some people really love their mom and know disrespect is the cutoff. I don't disrespect moms. I don't, mom raised me, she birthed me, she did it by herself. But that internalized trauma and that childhood trauma where they starting to see, well, my mama wants shit, but they know it. I can't do it with my mom, so I'm gonna do it to the ladies I start meeting.
So
because they weren't learned, they weren't taught,
so they can't handle the strong ones.
They can't.
They need, like you said, they can't handle the strong women.
They wasn't taught.
Right.
They know dysfunction has became their normalcy. So love to narcissistic, possessive people hurts. Again, they don't know what to look for, Kiki. You get it? How can you expect somebody to love you when they want love properly?
Right.
You get it? I'm not gonna say they want love, because love is different for everybody, right?
Exactly.
Love to the last food I was with was abuse. You get it? Mama called them stupid. Mama, put them out at 12 and 13.
Right.
Growing up in projects and coming from a low income environment. Society has made, it's a lot of environmental factors that play into how they shaped themselves when they became adults.
Right.
That makes sense? And it's a stronghold that it carries over some men. You think a man you can change him?
Oh no, you can't change nobody. You can't change a woman, can't change a man. They only can do it for themselves.
No,
and people don't
changing.
Understand that. People don't understand that. They think they can. Oh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna be there for him because I want him. I think I can show him love or show her love, and then she'll be able to change. No, they change if they want to.
They change if they want
That's
to.
it.
Hey, Kiki, how you doing, girl? Thanks for joining. And guess what? They're not gonna want to change.
Right.
You know why they don't want to change? Because what they're doing has been working for them.
Right.
So they became content and comfortable with sitting in these spaces where I can go out and find the most vulnerable female, do the same BS, and her not want me to change or do anything. That's my problem. I'm gonna try to change you and correct you.
Right.
I mean, I ain't gonna try to change you, but I'm gonna address it. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person, I am going to call you out. Now I can be, sympathetic. I can't be empathetic because I don't understand where you came from.
Right.
You get what I mean? It's a difference between sympathy and empathy. But at some point, you got to realize that this person, they're not going to change because you have accepted who they are.
Right.
They don't have to change. And people only do what you allow them to do, right?
They do.
So, and I'm pretty sure we all have had that type of, just my friend, now people think, oh, you still with him? No, the hell I'm not. Just because you see me with him don't mean I'm sleeping with him.
Right.
Maybe there's some reason, because you know pain when you see pain.
Right.
You know when somebody hurting, right? So sometimes people like that, and I'm not sure even you make it relate. I know this person got some deep-rooted trauma or some pain and hurt they can't express.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if that makes sense. And
I do. I know someone like that that had trauma in their lives, and so I definitely can understand that with you on that one. But yeah,
they got to understand that, and you can't talk to them, unfortunately, because you can't get through a person like that because they're not trying to hear
their
you.
ways are their ways.
Their ways are. It's like my ways, my ways.
They don't see like nothing is wrong. That's just the way they are. You have to learn how to accept it, and you have to learn if you want to accept it and stay there in that controlling or that type of relationship, or move forward. So you got to be able to know when to go or when to stay. And sometimes you just got to go, because sometimes you can't argue, and sometimes people don't understand when you keep arguing, that does something to your body.
Absolutely.
When you're arguing and it's nothing getting, like, no
resolved.
One is seeing, nothing is getting resolved. We're not trying to make it better. It's like, okay, well, I guess you need this. So when someone needs that, then you just like, okay, I'm gonna let you have your space and I'm just gonna go.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Them type of people like to argue. And you know why they like to argue? Because they didn't took everything you was thinking, mentally, emotionally, and they have distracted everything you want to communicate about. Now y'all arguing over dumb stuff.
I mean, yeah,
It's meaningless. It's purpose.
Like,
There's
like, what's the reason for it? Like, why make it hard? Like, I used to always say, why make things so hard? Why arguing over the littlest things?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why can't just enjoy? You just want to be able to enjoy
the goal, baby.
each other. So it's like you can't enjoy each other. You're arguing over the littlest things, and it's like, why making the relationship so hard? But you got a point there.
That's their goal.
Right.
Wait a minute. I can argue and get my way.
Right.
Now she's not expecting me to be vulnerable and show my emotions.
Right.
Now I don't have to communicate and be honest.
Oh.
Now the lies start shooting out.
Right.
The manipulation kicking in. The lies kicking in. Because that's at the end of that's what they're trying to do. Leave. Bitch, open the door and leave. You gotta do all that
and put it on you like something is wrong with you.
That's that projection.
Yeah, something is wrong. Like I said, something's wrong with you. That's that controlling, possessive. That's the ways that something is wrong with you. They put it like making you feel guilty. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I got you.
Because then they turn around and someone turn around. Well, what did I do wrong? Well, how did I? Damn you. I know I didn't do nothing wrong.
Right.
Ladies, don't fall into that despair because a narcissistic, possessive ass, jealous individual will have you thinking like you really did something wrong.
Right.
Have you going back thinking like, did I really? No, you didn't. You mean you got to have some type of discernment.
Right.
Because if he see you get that vulnerable, he know he can keep doing it. That's why I can't keep a relationship, girl.
Yeah,
that's why. Because when I call it, when I see it, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna call it out, and you just don't get to hurt me. You know what I mean? If you want to stay, we just be hurting each other. What we say? What we doing?
What we doing? Hey, I'm with you. I leave relationship if I know that this is going to be it, and it's arguing and constant arguing and negative talking. All that is too much for me. I cannot take that. I mean, I literally will walk out. I'm like, I'm good. I need peace. And if you're overwhelmed. So I'll say when you're overwhelmed, it's just one of those things you got a lot going on in your head, and then you got this on top of it. It's just a lot.
It'll ruin your whole day.
It's just like a lot. It's like you're not being, it actually can change who you are with those type of people, because it makes you like act some way that you normally never act. You know what I'm saying?
You out your character.
Yeah, it's like I used to be
Christian body.
I was like, I'll say one thing. I'll just give y'all an example. It's like I'll see a number or whatever or a conversation, and then I'll be like, this how I always be. If you grown enough, seriously, if you grown enough to talk to somebody else, I've always been like this. Cool, go do that.
Go do it.
I've been like that for the longest, but when I notice that something is drawing me to be like something I'm not that person, and I'm more like, oh, call her. And normally I'm not like that. Normally, what would be the reason to call the woman or call the man? What would be the reason? It's no reason to call that, but it's like you acting out of your character. And when you realize you're acting out of your character, you're like, you know what? I think I need to get out. This is not it. I think I need to go ahead.
You gotta know.
I gotta bounce because this is not who I am. That negative, like, is demolishing your positive because of their control and their excessive, possessiveness. And you like, you know what? I really, really think I need to focus, and I need
suck
to
you in.
Yeah,
and that's what they do, and they don't give a damn.
Yeah,
they will suck you in dry, and you be trying to fix yourself 4 and 5 years later. Like, I allowed myself to get out of my body. Why? He stayed his way.
Right. And it make you look like you're a fool.
Yeah, and you'll be a fool.
You be looking like a fool. And I want to say hi to Pamela. Sorry, I want to say hi to Pamela and Tina, my girl Tina.
Hi Pamela. Hi Tina. Thanks for joining.
Here. And then my auntie Sherry. Hey Sherry.
Hi, Auntie Sherry.
Troy. And I think there's more people on there, but my phone is not bringing it. So y'all have to understand, if if we don't have our engineer, we are definitely
Yeah, we have a lot of setups. We got
we
a
have
lot of setups.
And I mean, since he's working nights now, it's a whole different ballgame. It's like
we got so on TikTok, we got Kiki checking in, your sister Red checking in. Hey y'all. Oh, we got Jermaine checking in. He said, "I'm proud of you, ladies." Jermaine checked in finally.
Jermaine, my boy.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Hey.
Yeah, Jermaine checking in, crazy stuff.
All right.
Sandra, French, Sandra, so big checking in. Hey, Sandra.
My auntie checking in. Have my auntie Linda. Love you.
Yeah, I don't see not too much Faith checking in on YouTube. My brother Tyler's checked in. Of course, Monique checked in. Faith said, "I am through." I don't know what she threw about, but she threw.
We got a lot of people checking in on TikTok. We thank y'all so much for checking into our live, supporting us. We love y'all so much. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, like I said, so it's like if something is definitely taking you out of your character, you got to get out, man. You got to get out of that. It's like that is not something you want to be in. I used to always say people putting hearts in jars. Mm-hmm. So you just going to next to the next to the next, putting hearts in jars. That's just what we're doing. It's like that's what we do. We just collecting.
That's why I've been single for so long. That's why I've been single for so long.
I think that's why I'm going to be, because it's like I cannot.
I bet I won't be after Friday.
Cannot deal with all that. I'm not a person that likes to argue. I likes to talk it out. Let's figure out what we can do. Let's move it to the next step, and let's try to do it better.
Absolutely.
So that's my mental is.
I agree.
And when it's like it's something else and it's yin over this, over that, over this, over that,
because you find yourself arguing over little stupid stuff like, what are we doing? Then we start talking about each other. We start hitting below the belt, because I get lethal with my mouth.
Right. And
I hate getting that way.
And I'm like, I just feel like on top of it, people would say, well, you giving up. It's not that it's not that you giving up. It's like, what else can you say? What else can you do?
Run.
Because
you're gonna be sitting on the couch talking to a psychologist, trying to get your mind right, while that fool's somewhere doing the same thing to the next female. So as we get older, we all been young and dumb. I done did some stupid stuff, of course. I done pulled my kid's dad out of Blackjack strip club. Yeah, we did. We did stupid stuff. Okay, young and dumb, we learned.
Right.
Okay, but now,
the
new me. This ain't even a new me, but the revised me.
Right.
The revised me. You don't get that out of me.
Right.
You don't get that out of me, because I know right now you got to protect your peace.
You do.
You got to protect your sanity.
You do.
Kiki said you have to put you first, and that's where I am at. Unapologetically, I don't give a darn heck.
Yeah, and my auntie Linda said, just let them do them and remove yourself.
That's remove yourself.
Exactly.
Just say, you know what?
Totally agree with you.
I'm gonna let you do you.
Yes.
Obviously, we not match. We can't even be friends. I tried to be friends with my friend. I thought was a friend, but I can't even be friends with him no more, because we in two different spaces.
I don't think I know how. I really don't. I really feel like
you can be friends. I'm cool with my kid's dad. We can sit on the phone and roast each other and cut up.
Well, I'm cool with my ex-husband. Me and him is cool. My first ex, I couldn't be friends with her. It was just too much. Oh my goodness! And if people don't get,
they always want to come back.
Yeah, they don't get it. Yes, that's like you trying to be friends, and they like, what you doing? Why you talk? Why you ain't answer the call? You like, it's just that's too much. We need to calm that down. Then you try to be friends with the other. Everybody always coming out the woodworks. Out the woodworks, all up on the DMs.
You know why? Because you looking good. You done leveled up. Moran, my cousin Moran, checking in. What's up, Moran? You looking good. You done leveled up. You done healed. You changed.
Honey, I've been leveled up with them. That's just the thing about this. Ain't nothing. I have been always rocking. I ain't been a broke chick. I've been leveling up my whole freaking life. So this is nothing. It's just the point is, it's a lot of that negative, that really ridiculousness that they bring.
They don't know how to change it.
It's like
they don't.
Don't y'all realize? Don't you realize you actually the same person year after year?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like don't you realize you the same person You have to, if you find out that you still this controlling person, this possessive person, and then you move from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship, year after year, when do you realize that those people are not the problem? You are the problem. When you realize that, when are you gonna take time that let me take time to heal? Let me draw back from anybody and let me take time to heal. Let me work on some things and work on myself and figure out why I cannot jail, why I need this, but I had this and that was good for me, but then I didn't know how to appreciate it or love it, and now it's not. Why you have to do that to yourself or do that to somebody you claim you love? Why is that?
Because they have became comfortable with, I'm gonna say again, with females allowing them to do that. You ever seen, relationships where a man come in the house 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning every night? Woman don't say nothing. Get up in the morning, go ahead, do it all again. Where the hell you at? Right. You ain't at work. But women have allowed it, accepted it. So what else he gonna do? He don't have to change.
Right.
It's somebody out there that's going to accept it. It's somebody out there who's going to say, as long as you pick me, as long as you, how you see them, as long as you come home at night, you're okay. Right. You coming home with a hammer upside your head. And just like Kiki just said, not being held accountable.
Right.
And if you do try to hold them accountable, there goes that projection, deflecting and accusing you of everything they're doing.
Right.
You know how that will mess up with your mentality, especially if you're in a space in your life, you got stuff going on, right? You got a good job, career, kids taken care of, you paying your own bills, car note, whatever. You just you independent like a mother, right?
Right.
He see that, he will disrupt that. No, he needs you weak.
Yeah.
He or she needs you weak. He needs
jealousy.
He needs you down back on his level of beneath. And I'm sorry, I can't go that route.
That's
so
jealousy,
whatever lady allowed you to be you, be you with that. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always have a guy tell me, catch up with your crowd. And I said, you right.
Auntie said not the hammer.
Auntie, I done did some crazy things in my younger years. That God have watched over me.
That is jealousy. Big
jealousy
at its finest.
Jealousy. I have dealt with a lot of jealousy.
Right.
I'm not a jealous type. Like I said, I can go to a club and back and say, go dance with her. I'm good. I'm right over here. We can go to a strip club, go put the money in her. I'm not a jealous type until you give me a reason not to be.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And I ain't gonna say I don't trust nobody really, but hey, let's have a good time. I ain't gonna say we finna do threesomes and stuff, but go have fun.
I think my thing is now, it's my biggest is trust, because people say who they are, and then you find out when you in the relationship, they're not who they say they are
at all.
And you thought that y'all on this page, like, I don't be in celebrity life. My life, I like to live a very simple life. I don't be in that celebrity life. I don't care about all that junk. They don't pay my bills. When I have someone that's kind of like cool like that, that's not of that world like that, and we just on that, that planet, it's just us. We're not like how everybody, we're different than the masses. I don't think like how everybody, and I don't follow everybody. So my thing is, when you have someone that you start out like that, and you turn out you're not like that, and it kind of like, it's like makes you not trust nobody. So I know you're going to be that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that that I have to judge somebody else because of somebody else who done something to me. But it's just, the point is, it's like, how can you trust somebody when you literally thought that person was that person, and then you find out they're not that person? So how can you move forward from that? That's why it takes time to heal and grow. And that's why I'm taking my time to do that, because I don't want to do that to somebody else. When I do get in a relationship, it's just not trust them because of what somebody done to me.
Right. And that be the goal. Sometimes you got to know, Kiki said manipulators. Absolutely. You got to really know when something has messed with you, because if not, you don't want to take that into a new relationship.
Right.
Bitterness and being scorned and misery will have you single forever, girl.
Right.
And I tell them, look, you don't get to hold the power over my mind, my body, my spirit or soul. Do you? You had me, you fumbled, So hey, that's the next. Sit down so the next man in the back and you can see me, because I'm something to look at. I'm not bringing nothing to the table. I am the table. You know what I mean? So you can't handle me at this point. Then hey, that's good.
Right.
You know, then somebody out there that can, that's looking for an independent, independent, strong woman who comfortable with herself.
Right.
I need you to have, and one thing to turn off is an insecure man. I cannot stand an insecure man. You know, and I tell my kids this. Well, you know why you're insecure? Because you ain't got no money. Get some money. Watch the confidence boost.
Once turn off for me is needy. I don't like needy people.
I mean, I like clingy.
I like space.
Yeah.
I can't deal with someone that's needy and like I have to do more because you're needy. I can't, that bothers me. I like someone strong as same as with me. That actually can control me, not in a way of negative, but in a positive way, because sometimes I could be a little strong. So I need somebody like, hey, baby, sit down. All right, I got you. Okay, let me sit on down.
What's your biggest pet peeve of neediness? What's one of your ways being needy, in which way?
When someone always needs something, they always like, like they don't know certain things, and you know certain things, and then they like, I was like, how you don't know that?
It's dumb, huh?
Like, how you don't know that? Like, you don't know that? Like, everybody's supposed to know how to do, that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those things right there. It's just like, okay, I got to do that. Okay, I got to do this again. Okay, I got to do that again. Okay, what do you mean you don't know how to do that? Okay, what this is? Okay, you want this done? Okay, it's just a lot. So it's like someone that needed, or someone who call y'all telling, I'm just saying, I'm just
Where you
going
at?
through
what
some
you doing?
things.
Come like home.
And I just need to talk to you like this. Yeah. So it's like that draws me to like, I know I cannot deal with that. I cannot deal with that. And I like space. I don't want you all up on me like that. Like, it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it. But I don't.
I hear you though. Come. All you gotta be up under me and needy. Yeah. I'm washing dishes. Here you come. I'm cooking. Here you come. Calm down.
But I do like the call. I ain't no like that's not the controlling call. It's like, hey baby, when are you coming home? I likes that call.
Now, but it better be full of good calls, not because you just being
because sometimes they might want you home and be with them. And nothing wrong with I love you missing me. I'm not mad about that. Let's get that first. I'm not mad about that. You can miss me. I'm good on that. So it's just the point is
I like when they say, come on, bring me that ass.
Oh, here you go. Like my girl Tanya said, the table and the place setting. Hey, Tanya. And my auntie said, it's a Clark thing. We are strong and take charge women. And if you need us, I'll get back with you. You're right, auntie. And we are. My baby sister, I'm telling you, Wanda, she is no joke. She is. We are some strong women. I come from a line of strong women. I'm telling you. I always say I'm like my auntie Linda. I always say that seriously, because I always look at how she carry herself and everything. I was always wondering, where did I get that from? So I was like, how did I get this from? So it's always my auntie. But anyway, anywho, yeah, auntie is awesome.
Good. Well, you know what? They build you.
Oh yeah, she's
you build by what you see.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. So
you learn.
But yeah, but I don't want to know I get wrong. I don't want nobody taking it in the way of like, dang, Kiki, you don't like. I do. I like to comfort. I comfort you. Trust. Don't get me wrong.
I massage your feet and stuff.
I love to give massages and all that when I do meet that person.
When I want
and I love to do it. I love massaging the neck. I love kiss on neck, things like that. Little small things. I do little small things to show my love and my affection, my appreciation. I do. So I love those things. Don't get me wrong. It's just if you all up on me all the time, like hey, like that. It's like nothing wrong with it. Movie night, we got it. Okay, I seen you all day. I seen you all day. I with you all day. You go ahead, baby. You fine going in that room. I'm all right. I ain't mad at you.
I'm over here just working on my computer. Oh no, wait! Don't be on social media on your phone.
Oh, I don't do that.
I do.
And I don't do that. I hate to do, but once when you do that, don't think it. Why when you don't do it and you do it for once, someone said, someone sent out something and like you always on your phone. I never was on my phone. I never be on my phone.
That's
You like,
the whole
wait,
thing.
what do you mean? Like, when do I always be on the phone? I don't be on the phone.
I got accused of sleeping with every man on my TikTok, and I got 5,000 people on my page.
Wow.
And that's what you want to say. You want me to believe that type of bull crap, huh?
I tell you.
Well, guess what? Then I am now what?
I just pray. Everybody take that time in a relationship. Really, even when they by themselves, self-assess yourself and look at everything and look at the people that God brought into your life and how you treated them. Did you actually treat them the right way? Did you show them that love? Was you there for them?
Mm-hmm.
So you really just look at yourself.
It was a hard thing.
And really look at yourself and really talk to somebody, because if you're dealing with that trauma,
mm-hmm.
you're going to need to talk to somebody. It's no way you're going to be able to get that help by yourself. There's no way you're going to be able to do that. So you got to have someone to talk to, and you got to be careful on listening to family members. People, we have a thing people don't understand about, like, what family members can do. Family members,
the worst.
They live in their life, but they want to control your life.
Yours.
But they all in yours. So you got to really understand when time is done, where you at? Do you have your own mind? Do you have your own mind to not control how someone control your life? You have to be careful with that. And I noticed a lot of people was telling me about that. And I was like, I'm going to bring that up too as well. And people really understand. What is that movie with that girl? It's a comedy with Taraji. So with Taraji
Perry.
Yeah, what is that?
She
went crazy. Yeah, she went off on her sister because her sister was telling her all about the man, and now she lost the man. And
I forget
this
that
and
movie.
that. I forgot the name. And
all
then
in
it was
her business.
All in her business, telling all negative about her man and her man this and that and that and this and that. And what happened to her? What happened to her? She over here, then they over there. Why you acting like that? No, y'all did it. Y'all done sized her up and told her he ain't about nothing and this and that and all this and that. So you gotta.
Meanwhile, one of their husbands was on the down low or something.
Their life ain't better either. So you gotta make sure, always remember your relationship.
Yeah.
Let's not try to
keep people out of it.
Yeah, keep people out of it. Let's not try to control
unless you being abused.
Right. That's true.
Unless you being abused.
And some family members ain't bad. I'm not saying, like, some families give you good insight. So don't. I want you to
Darian
think.
checking in. Hey, nephew.
And so you just got to be mindful of that, and especially get the help you need. So and that's most important. Is you cannot. Don't try to jump in one relationship to another to heal. It's not going to help.
Most importantly,
just don't do that. And I thank God I didn't. I'm blessed that I took this time for me, because I'm, like I said, we going through things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on, and I'm still healing from a lot of things. About my mom, from losing mom, breakup, my dad passing, and there's so much things going on in life. So it's like you need that time to heal. So take that time to heal, and don't be so controlling in a relationship. Really listen and learn about who he is, who she is, and what they need and what you need, and talk about it. Communicate, but stay away from people that are trying to hurt you or harm you and abusive to you. Stay away from that.
You got to recognize when you when you're possessive.
Right.
You got to recognize that this is not for me. I'm taking this person through some things.
Right.
That's going to just lead to some trauma.
Exactly.
Some bad happening. You just got to really, really, really reflect on your communication.
Excuse me, everyone.
Know those red flags, and just prioritize your self-worth. If you know your value and your worth, you won't allow all that possessiveness, jealousy. Sorry, y'all. That jealousy to affect your life.
Right.
Look here, sir. Obviously, your characteristics, my requirements are not aligning.
Right.
So therefore, I'm going to need us to separate ways before one of us end up in jail and the other one going to be in hell. because you're not gonna keep thinking you're gonna be abusing and using and trying to control my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Control. You get somebody control over your life and try to take that back, you will be the worst person in the world. I never allowed nobody to control my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's your life.
Yeah.
But we meanwhile, you doing what you want to do. Get the hell out of here. Selfish, honorary, wicked. Know them red flags, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Please notice them.
Know them red flags.
Some people don't notice them, and sometimes it can be worse. But just notice those red
people
flags.
End up unalive. Mm-hmm. Jealousy and possessiveness can turn into a rage that can turn into being unalived.
Right.
Because people can't control their emotions. She leaving me? Oh no, she ain't. She could build another man. I had plenty of. I'm killing you, B. Okay, good luck trying. Mm-hmm. You know,
right. I do.
Got my conceal and carry for a reason. You gonna think you're gonna kill me easily.
I tell you, I feel you.
It's gonna be a fight for survival.
I don't do that. I don't do the violence, but I'm just saying I would get out. I'm
talking about you trying to kill me.
Oh, now you no comment. Yeah, that's just it. We'll leave that right there. But yeah, so I totally agree with you totally.
Yeah, but know the red flags, y'all. Possessiveness does not equate to love. Right. It never changes. It won't change because that's what that person are. Accept it, believe it. You can't change them, stop them, unless that person is ready to do some self-reflection, some healing, and sit on the couch and talk to a therapist.
My girl Tanya said, line your butt. I ain't don't say that word because she talk about when that guy line your butt in some chalk. So you know the chalk.
What Young Jock say, you pay the chalk, you pay the body with a chalk outline. Show like this.
And my auntie
with a hammer in your head.
And my auntie said, been in an abusive relationship when I was 25, 26. It was a life lesson. I fought for my life. And my brother, my dad rescued her.
Oh, wow.
And rescued me before I went to jail. So yeah, my dad don't play. That
was my mom too. Shit, my mom was a fighter, honey. Shit, and she a Capricornian. That's all they like to do is argue and fight. But my mom didn't play them games with our dad.
Right. And
they broke our doll house.
But yeah, we gotta come to a close. But guys, this was really good, and I pray that whatever we did, really help out everybody, and then people learn. That's all we're doing is bringing awareness, talk about things that we experience, or someone tells us of what they experience and what they would like to hear and hear our takes upon it. But I do have a word of the day, and we're gonna definitely honor the people that ancestors, even people that's around now on our Black history. So my word of today is time. And the reason why I say that is that it's appropriate right now because so often we take things for granted about our family life and everything. And we really need to take that time to be with our family and to love our family. 1 minute, everybody. Gotta fix this right quick. Okay, give me a minute, everybody. Love y'all. Y'all so awesome. Yay. So awesome. Love y'all. Okay, it's time. Basically, things that you do with each other, treating each other. I'll say if you haven't spoke to somebody in a long time, seriously, speak to them. Please just speak to them because life is so short. We don't have a lot of time and our time is limited. So take this time to be there for someone, to talk to someone you haven't spoke to in a while, because it's so many people dying and we really need to let things go. We need to let it go. It's okay. Let it go. Let God handle it. But speak to the people and be there. Spend that time with your family. Don't put work in front of it. Money is you're gonna spend it no matter what. It's gonna be there no matter what. But family is not. Family and friends is not. So my biggest thing is take that time out for family. Love your family, be there for each other, pray for each other, and learn to let go of things that you hashed out that was not good and that kind of messed up the relationship. Let it all go. Focus on the love that you have for one another, and remember that it's nothing matters. None of this matters. What matters is the time you have with each other. So cherish it.
That's true, but I got some family members I never talked to.
Oh, shucks.
But hey, that's just me, and I digress. Do you take the advice? Oh, that's a good word of the day.
Yes.
So the word was time.
Yes, word was time. That's love good. Y'all. Hi, Pam. Oh,
good message though.
Auntie, love you too, Auntie.
Thanks for joining. Auntie was in strong tonight.
She don't play. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Auntie. Thanks for the support. And we're gonna talk about. You want to talk about your?
You just want to talk real quick because it's like 8:41.
You want to talk about the one that you
So each week we're just gonna talk about an influential person during Black History Month, who we feel is influential, make an impact on our community, us women, men. So we were gonna pick a man and we were gonna pick a female. So this week, of course, and everybody should already know, I chose for my female, I chose Michelle Obama for a lot of reasons, right? Everybody know Michelle Obama. Don't self-explanatory, no need to explain. But just the reasons why I chose Michelle Obama is just because just her resilience, just her restraint, and just her emotional intelligence, and how she had to walk in silence under pressure in that White House. You know, she was scrutinized for her, showing her arms, her hair, her dress, and she stood strong. She made it comfortable for black women and Black girls to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations and positions and places, right? She stayed composed and authentic, maintained her dignity, her integrity. She implemented, programs for obesity children, and education and college access. They were really big on education. Right. So just a lot of reasons, I chose Michelle. And honestly, as she was in the White House, I was in school, and I was always looking at her, and I watched her Netflix show, Becoming, multiple times, because it's like, man, she tell her story, outside of the White House. And she's just a very highly educated, strong Black woman, born Southside Chicago. She made Black girls feel like they can be seen. She made it comfortable for us to be stylish, unapologetically. She just the bomb. I love to shake her hand one day. But so I chose Michelle Obama this week for my female. Who did you choose?
I chose Daisy Betts.
Okay.
And she's a African-American civil rights activist and a newspaper publisher. Through her newspaper, Betts document battles and segregation in Arkansas. She was born in Arkansas. And for her amazing career in social, and that we celebrate her as an American Black history hero, and her work with the NAACP not only transformed the civil rights movement, but it's also made Betts a household name. In 1954, the Supreme Court ruled segregating schools oh my goodness, I've been practicing this word because
unconstitutional.
See, I cannot say it. I am so freaking country. I can't even say it. I've been practicing this word, and I've been practicing. It's certain words I can't say because of the way I talk, and I could not say this word. I was like, I can say this. I know I can say this. I'm like practicing. Like, y'all do not understand how hard it is that my country butt cannot say certain words, and I be like, you can say that word, and then I'll say it. Then when I'm talking, it's like I can't say it. So yes, she ended that, and after the ruling, vets began gathering African American students and enrolling them all in white schools. And her famous quote is, "No man or woman who tries to pursue an idea in his or her own way is without enemies."
Okay, nice. Good job.
Well, thank
That was
you.
good education.
You know, thank you. If I can say the dang word, but
You just said you just break those syllables down.
You know, listen. When I came up here from Arkansas, that teacher said the same thing. Break those syllables down, and I was like that. Yeah, okay, I'm breaking them down. She was like, every time I say it, she was like, yeah, it's gonna be a doozy. I still don't have. I still have words I can't even say. I try not to say them, and I try to like, because Boots is very professional, and it's like you would think but I'm country. I'm not like professional. You know what I'm saying? I can do the research and do it right, but Boots be like knowing no big words. I was like, I can do it. I can do it.
Do you know if you go on Google Speech, you type in the word and they will teach you how to pronounce it?
I did that.
Oh my God! Okay, you just country as hell. Then
I did it. I'm telling you, I went on Google and I said the word. I like, okay, I couldn't say it quite a few times, but I said it time before we came on. And that word, and then we came on and I couldn't say that sucker again.
So, it's a lot of words I can't pronounce. I'm like, I can't pronounce that word to save my life.
Yeah, but go with your guy.
So that's the story.
Okay.
So me, I'm pro-black. I'm really kind of pro-black, but I'm not anti anything else. So for my male figure, and it's funny, you know, I went with Nat Turner. Okay. I don't know why, but I just know if I was back in the 1800s, I would have been dating Nat Turner. Okay. Nat Turner showed us that we not laying down and allowing these folks to enslave us, right?
Right.
Highly intelligent. He was a preacher to the, the slaves, whatever. He learned to read and write. I believe one of the slave kids or somebody taught him how to read, but he kind of had to hide it, whatever. But he had visions about slavery, and he would have these visions about, of course, not being in slavery, and slavery was wrong. It was a sin, whatever.
Right.
So he led the slave revolution, I call it. He went on this revolution spree where they killed like almost 60 white men. They went to like all these plantations. He gathered a coalition of men, powerful, strong, black, cock, diesel, mandingo. I know they was fine looking men. Yeah, we done. They not beating on us no more. We rebellion today, tonight. You meet me at dawn. We ride out at dawn. So they went on this killing spree, plantation to plant. They slicing and dicing. Slicing and dicing them up. You done slaving and beating on, raping our women. But he ended up getting caught, of course. He went on this run. So, of course, if they gave him the death penalty, they was hanging him. But what they did was they dismembered his body, chopped his ass up, scattered his body all over. You never seen Birth of a Nation?
I can't watch that.
No. Watch Nat Turner, y'all. Birth of a Nation. They scattered his body parts all over. And it wasn't just to say because you killed, these white men, but it was just to show the other slaves, like, try to rebel on us again. This is what's going to happen. Right. And to this day, they have not found Nat Turner bones or his remains. They just scattered all over the back in what was it? Carolina somewhere? I forget. Yeah. So Nat Turner was my hero of the southern states, and not sick or tired of being slaves. So I would have been right there on the look. Nat, I'm rich. I'll be the only female in this rebellion. Let's roll. I would have been with Harriet Tubman. Where we going next, Harriet? That's just me. I'm a rebel. Yep, but that's what I chose this week. Nat Turner, y'all. Birth of a Nation. Watch it.
Okay. All right. I chose Thomas Jennings. He from New York. He's the first Black American to make a modern day cleaning, which allow for cleaning clothes without water. He's an inventor. And he's a free man who used his profit from his successful tailoring and cleaning business to fund his work in freedom fighter movement, buying freedom for enslaved family members, and supporting civil rights. And his famous quote was, "Our claims are on America. It is the land that gave us birth. It is the land of our natives. We know no other country. It is a land in which our fathers have suffered and labored. They have watered it with their tears and fainted with sigh." So that's his, and that's mine. So
good job. Good job.
You know,
something new. So we're just gonna just try to educate.
I know all the words.
But yeah, just gonna highlight some Black influential people in history. I think that's I contributed.
Right.
Black history. Make sure y'all do something.
Right.
Learn something, teach something, especially them grandkids. It's funny, they only teach about Martin Luther King and slavery and they, civil rights movement. But my grandson, honey, he brought that stuff home. I said, oh no, it was more than Martin Luther King than that.
Yeah.
Let me show you who he was. That's what he did. And he was so interested.
Right.
He'd be so interested.
Take the time to teach them while they're young.
Teach them while they're young,
y'all.
Because they're not going to teach it in the book. So, yeah.
So,
that's all we have.
I hope everybody enjoyed. And I pray that we're going to have guests.
I got one request. Y'all, put your hands together. I don't know who you got to pray to. Pray to the gods that I give me a rich man Friday.
You know what? I'm... Literally, I thought you was
I think I deserve it. I've been with poor ones all my life. Can I get a rich one? Hey, unspoken truth.
I pray that everything turned out great for us as networking and that we take our podcast to the next level and able to hire a media man so we can get that help. Someone can give us some change so we can hire that media man and take this to a whole different level, peace, love, and joy. And thank y'all for joining. We love y'all. We truly appreciate y'all so much. And just bear with me, please. Let me cut everything off. But
y'all won't see my big wide self spreading up on this camera.
Listen, just watch that. And another thing. Listen, I think people took my last one with the sex one. I have to just say this. We need to stop. All these women needs to stop. It's not gonna be like that. Please.
Stop what?
Girl, they listen. I am nowhere near trying to be with no woman. Anybody. So let's stop. I think it's going down bad. I mean, it's going down bad. So yeah, let's just do it. I think talking about the sex last week was and then threw some eyes out.
Y'all done made y'all freaky.
Y'all done threw some eyes out. I've been getting all type of stuff. So
really? Ain't nobody in my mind.
Let's please just stop. All right. I love y'all. And I am flattered. I'm truly blessed. God is so good. But it's getting bad. I don't choose people for lust. So it's not gonna happen.
There's nothing wrong with lusting.
So I'm just saying, but I love y'all. Thank y'all. And I'm not trying to be with no one. So just pray for us as our podcast.
Just y'all pray for me.
Thank you.
I got the whole table.
Yeah.
Single man, you out there, you can match my fly, match my. I'm over here soliciting and shit.
You better do it.
Look at Faith. She said, I need one by tonight. You need what? A freaky ass. Cocoa Natural Beauty Products. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
She'll put a dancing twirly woman. That woman is ill. I need one by tonight. I'm finna get me one tonight. How much we made? 39 cents. Oh, we